Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going on an adventure into the world of data science. Think of this as your personal treasure map for turning all that data that's swirling around us into some truly incredible discoveries. All right, let's open up this map and get started. So let me ask you a question. How much data have you created today? I mean, seriously think about it. Before you even finished your morning coffee, you were already a data-generating machine. How do I know? Well, let's look at the evidence. For starters, if you went for a run or even just a walk, your smartwatch was logging every single step and heartbeat. That right there, that's data. It's a digital story of your health being written in real time. And what about that quick scroll through your feed? Come on, you know you did it. Every post you liked, every video you watched, every message you sent. Yep, that's more data. It's all painting a picture of what you're into. And it doesn't stop there. Ordering lunch, booking a ride, buying something online, it all leaves a digital footprint. We are absolutely surrounded by data, and that is precisely why data science is one of the most important fields in the world today. So, here's the legend for our map. We'll kick things off by understanding why you are in fact a data factory. Then we'll define what data science actually is. After that, we'll walk through the essential steps, from figuring out the problem to predicting the future. And we'll wrap it all up with the toolkit you need for the journey. Okay, Section 1, you are a data factory. And it's no exaggeration to say we're all swimming in a massive ocean of data. Every click, every tap, every single transaction just adds another drop. And you know who's paying attention? Companies. They're realizing this is an incredibly valuable resource. Which brings us perfectly to Section 2. So, what is data science? Well, if we're all swimming in this data ocean, you can think of data science as the art of finding the treasure buried deep inside of it. It's all about navigating that ocean to find something truly useful. So, at its very core, data science is the art of using data to find valuable insights and make predictions that help businesses grow. Now, to make this super real, let's use an example that will follow for the rest of our journey: Netflix. I want you to imagine you're a data scientist working at Netflix. The big boss comes to you with a multi-billion-dollar question: what kind of movies should we make next year to be a huge hit? You can't just guess, right? You need an answer that's driven by data. And that is a classic business problem. And that leads us right into Section 3, and the very first step of any data science project: understanding the business problem. You know, every great journey has to have a destination. In data science, that destination is a crystal clear, specific question that you need to answer. And once you have that question, the journey follows a really clear path. Each of these steps builds on the last one. I mean, you can't clean data you haven't even collected yet, and you definitely can't build a predictive model with messy, unreliable data. It's a logical path from a question to an insight you can actually use. Okay, let's dive into Section 4, collect and clean. Now that Netflix has its question, it's time to gather the raw materials. This means collecting all the relevant data: what movies people are watching, what they like, what they hate, how long they watch. You get the idea. So much data. Now, you might be thinking, can't we just do all of this in Excel? And for small stuff, sure. But when you're dealing with millions of subscribers generating what we call big data, Excel, well, it just can't handle it. It would just freeze up. You need much more powerful tools that are designed for that massive scale. And here's a little secret. The data you collect is almost always messy. In fact, a lot of data scientists say they spend up to 80% of their time just cleaning it up, fixing errors, getting rid of duplicates, standardizing everything. It's a ton of work, but it's so important. Because the number one rule is simple: garbage in, garbage out. So after all that cleaning, we get to the really fun part. Welcome to Section 5, predict the future. Once our data is clean and organized, we can go from just analyzing the past to actually forecasting what might happen next. This is where we start building our data-powered crystal ball. And the magic behind that crystal ball, it's called machine learning. Basically, you take all of your historical data and you use it to train a computer to recognize patterns. This creates a model, which is really just a set of rules the computer has learned. Then you can test it on new data to see how good it is at making predictions. And bringing this back to our Netflix example, this is exactly what they would do. After training a model on years of viewership and financial data, it could start making these amazing predictions. It could analyze all the different factors and forecast that say high-budget action comedies are probably going to be the most profitable genre next year. Now that is a valuable insight. So what kind of gear do you actually need for an adventure like this? Well, that's our final stop, Section 6, your Data Science Toolkit. These are the core skills and tools that data scientists are using every single day. Think of these as your superpowers. SQL is how you talk to databases and pull out the information you need. Tools like Power BI or Tableau are how you create amazing visual stories, dashboards, and charts that make complex data easy for anyone to understand. Excel is still a beast for quick analysis, and a good handle on basic statistics lets you find those hidden patterns and know if your results actually mean something. And this isn't just some theory from a book. This exact roadmap, from understanding the problem all the way to delivering insights, is the engine that powers everything from McDonald's figuring out its menu to travel sites like GoIbibo personalizing your hotel recommendations. It's happening everywhere.
So, we've seen how data science can turn our everyday actions into powerful predictions. It's a journey from a simple question to a powerful insight that can literally shape the future. Which leaves just one last thing to think about. What story is hiding in your data, just waiting to be told?